Whatever you guys are. Chaz, congratulations on the victory. I know it looked like a tough weight cut yesterday. Can you talk a bit about that heading into the fight?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. The guys over at Barwis, I do my strength conditioning over at Barwis. They almost did too good of a job with me. They put on some muscle, and it was something I'm not used to carrying around that much muscle, and so I came in a little heavier. It's on me. Now, those guys, they do such a phenomenal job. I wouldn't even be here, and my body wouldn't be what it is if there weren't certain people in my corner helping me. And Barwis being one of the major ones with all the rehab and the range of motion stuff I do over there, the core and the stability. And then not to mention the lifting. Those guys have just done a great job of getting my body ready and putting some muscle on me. So I came in a little heavier than I normally do. I dieted perfect like I always do, and I came in a little heavier than normal. And I decided to basically cut it all the last day. And it wasn't necessarily, it was a hard cut. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying the cut. But it was more, I was running out of time. Like I got up, I started early and everything, and then the weight wasn't coming off as fast as I expected, and it came down to me having 2 pounds left with an hour before weigh-ins, and I was scrambling, just jumped on the treadmill and ran my ass off, and then sat in the sauna for 20, and we eventually got it down there, but it was hard, but the PI, actually, I want to give those guys some props. They did a fantastic job with the meals throughout the week. I usually do it all myself, and then I got here, and Douglas Fry, a good friend of mine, he's a nutritionist. He does it for me. I don't do it myself. I'm not that smart. But he was unable to come this time, and so I was going to do it myself, and then I got here, and the Performance Institute was doing it, and those guys did just a fantastic job, and they actually did a fantastic job with the rehydration too. I felt fantastic coming into the fight, so the weight cut really had no bearing on anything.
It didn't look like it, and you almost finished Jordan a couple times in this
Yeah.
fight. Were you surprised he was able to survive? Because you put out a lot of people that way.
Oh my God, I thought he went to sleep. Honestly, I thought I heard him snoring, and he was just gargling like a psychopath. Yeah, the guy, I don't know how he didn't go to sleep. I have a fantastic squeeze. I'll tell you what happened. I was on the chin a little bit, and I normally put people out there or they sub there, and when it slipped down to his throat, it gave him a little space and he wiggled sideways. I tried to come up on top, and it was still so tight when I came up on top, and he got me in guard there, and I couldn't finish it. Props to him, man. That was just a fantastic job of surviving.
Even on the card with Michelle Pereira on it, you may wind up with the most shared clip of the night with that front flip. Is that something you've been waiting to try and do?
Front flip? No, I'm a fucking athlete, guys. Look at me. I'm built like a Greek god. You think I can't do front flips too? You think some athletic Brazilian's the only one that's gonna come out here and do front flips? I don't think so. No, I've been a back rider. I've been a leg rider my whole life since I was a kid. I love those headphones. That's what I have in my Xbox. Yeah. So I've been a leg rider my whole life, and I've had people hit, somersaults on me so many times trying to get me off the back, and I know when it'll work and I know when it won't because it's been hit on me so many times. And he was a little high. His body triangle was like up here on my belly where it should be, but when I stood up, I had his arm over the top, and I knew his head was above mine, so I knew it was going to work there, at least to get him off my back. Did his face hit the mat?
I think the top of his head did, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I did it, but I didn't know what. I just knew it got him off me.
Your first time weighing a decision since 2014. Is there some upside to that? I'm sure you would have liked the finish, but to know you can go a hard fight like that all 3 rounds.
Man, I know I can go a hard fight like that all 3 rounds. People say stuff about me that it looks like, oh, he's tired. Every corner of any person I've ever fought has been like, he's tired. I'm not tired. I have horrible posture, and I'm pasty, and I get red and flushed, and I just look like shit. I mean, that's how I strike. That's my posture. That's how I look. I'm going to continue to fight. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or not. I'm going to fight the whole fight, and I'm going to fight as hard as I can. I'm not quitting ever in a fight. So if these guys come out here thinking, oh, well, we can get him tired, and then no. I just look like shit because it's just how I'm built. It's bad genetics. There's my dad. Look at him, guys. Gremlin.
Is there a weight lifted off your shoulders just with the way the Moffitt fight went, controversial, and then the night fight before that? You've had injuries. I'm sure you feel sort of vindicated now to a certain degree.
Yeah, it's an emotional thing for me. I haven't showed a lot of emotion, towards it, But when I go home tonight and I sit, sit by myself a little bit or sit with Stephanie and Elizabeth, then it's going to be an emotional thing for me because it's getting hurt like that and losing and then getting, what I would call getting screwed. I don't want to take anything away from the guy, but it's a huge financial burden. And I'm a competitor and I don't want to lose, but I'm a graceful loser. I lose gracefully the way that I win. And so I don't ever want to take anything away from my opponent. The thing that does suck is just it sucks financially. Yeah. You got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, you got to make it through the camp. And you don't want your family to suffer with you. This shit sucks, man. Come out here getting hurt all the time. Look at sorry, the Mac life. I can't afford to fix that, so you're just fucked. You don't want your family to have to suffer through these camps with you. You want it to be a good experience, for everybody, and for them to have to deal with my mood swings during camp and I did great today. Oh, I got my ass kicked today. Oh, can you rub my back? Oh my God, I can't get up. Can you cook me a meal? That shit sucks. It is. You don't need an empty bank account too.
On that note, you mentioned the double taxes fighting up here in Canada. Does that play a role in choosing where you're going to fight moving forward?
Oh, yeah. For me, when you've got a few fights in and you can actually kind of say, hey, man, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not do that. I try not to fight in places that are heavily taxed, always. Anytime there's a fight card in Texas or Florida, I'm begging to get on those. There's no state tax. I'm like, put me on those. People are always like, why do you always want to fight in Texas? There's no state tax, stupid. Like, I'm not trying to fight in California. Fuck that.
Would you like to see your flip? It's right here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, I'm really not. I do not look athletic. That was pretty nice.
Chaz, what did you say to him right after? It looks like you got down your knees and kind of had something to say to Jordan.
I think I just said, hell of a fight, man. Great fight. What do I get? I think I said that was a hell of a battle, actually. It was a great fight. The guy's tough as nails. He came out and hit me, woke me up. The very first punches he threw in the fight, I think he hit me with an uppercut, put my tooth right through my lip, and I was like, oh, yeah, this guy's coming out serious.
Yeah, it was certainly fun for us to watch and all the fans. When you're in the moment of a grappling, like crazy contest like that, can you appreciate that are you having fun at all? Can you enjoy it?
No, I hate this shit. It's miserable. You think? No, I absolutely do. For me, there's a lot more that I could have done in this fight to make it a lot more exciting. Of course, when I grabbed his back, it was such a close fight that I didn't want to give up the position. But, if you were to come to the gym and watch me grapple, I'm a really fun guy to watch grapple. I'm goofy, I'm funky, I do a lot of things. So to come out and be able to grapple with somebody and have a grapple heavy fight, I love that. That is so fun to me. I didn't make it as fun this one. I didn't really make the grappling fun here. I could have, but I just felt like it. And also, I know this guy has fantastic cardio. And when you start scrambling with a guy like that, and it's the same thing with me. When people start scrambling with me, you saw he was wearing down. People look at me, they say, oh, he's getting tired. This guy was just as tired, if not more tired than I am, and he has great cardio. When you get in matches like that with a guy like me who scrambles, it's an exhausting affair, and you don't want to push the limits too much. You get caught in one bad position, you lose that round. So.
What's next? When are you looking to get back in there?
For me, most importantly, I want to get to the gym and help the guys that have fights coming up right now, because they've helped me so much since I've been injured and came back. And these guys have been there and really been there for my training. And I want to be there and help them. And so I'm going to be ready, because I'm going to stay here till Wednesday, see what Vancouver has to offer, the family, and just relax. And then as soon as I get back, I'm going to be back in the gym and helping the guys train. So hopefully, if anybody drops out, I can take something short notice. My weight will be down. I'll be good.
I was going to say there's a card next month in Tampa. You talk about wanting to fight in Florida, October 12th, so a little less than a month. Would you step into that?
Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah. I would do it for sure. If they called me and asked me, as long as I kind of messed up my thumb here a little bit. It's a thumb I've already had surgery on. So I think it's okay. I think it's just, I think I just, jammed it throwing those little shots right there. But absolutely, I would love to jump on that.
Just one here. You had that close submission attempt. See a lot of people have a lot of success with grappling in the gym, but once you throw on those gloves, it makes it a lot harder. How much do these MMA gloves complicate the grappling game?
You know, when you go live in the gym, if you're a mixed martial artist, you should be wearing mixed martial arts gloves because it changes a lot. And I don't sometimes, but I do a lot, but I don't sometimes. Yeah, it changes things quite a bit. In that instant, that had nothing to do with it. What it was, I was on his chin, and then it actually slipped straight to his neck, and I was trying to finish it on the chin. I didn't want to be on the neck. And when it slipped down to the neck, it gave him just that much room to wiggle. And so that's what. If I had stayed on the chin, I think it would have been over there, but I couldn't stay on the chin.
Looking forward to having some Canadian beer tonight.
Oh fuck yeah, let's do it. What time you get done here?
After the fights, after the main event.
All right, grab my number. If not tonight, you gonna be in town?
I live here.
Oh yeah, I'll be here till Wednesday. Let's grab a beer.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Headline Chaz and James.